going live now.
We are going live with a game against Urban Outfitters. This is going to be a weird one. And some of the pilot names might be reminiscent for some people.
Once I get them added in.
It's Battletech. It's meant to be fun. And this is going to be quite different than me playing against highly specialized and highly equipped people in clan mechs. This is me fighting against a bunch of pirates working for a kid, basically. So weirder things have been known to happen.
Yep, now I actually got to find the right catapult here.
All right, let's see here.
H2? Yes.
I'm going to hello world in the chat. It should go to... All right. It seems to be linked to both my Twitch and my YouTubes. We are live on X as well, even though X is... I find it really weird to stream on X.
Yeah.
But I get numbers. I mean, that's where I had the most people watching a couple times. So who knows?
Well, I'm going to say hello. This is the voice of On, or Galaxy Commander Espen Rand, if you know me from the Discord. I am playing the role of quote-unquote Major Luke Urban today.
And there might be a few casualties.
There might be several casualties given the cast.
Oh, boy. I mean, I'm not bringing anything... Well, I mean, I think the fanciest thing I have on my side are a pair of fairly modern main battle tanks. Those are probably more expensive than most of your mechs. I should actually say it that way. Most of your mechs.
That's entirely possible given the situation here. Okay. So...
I don't know how much the Aaron Strike VTOL actually costs in terms of money. I haven't checked. Those are probably also quite expensive. Okay, the price is not on Sarna, but it does have a Nissan 160 XL in them. So those helicopters also probably cost twice the price of a Locust.
Well, I guess I know what I'm expending my rockets on.
Speaking of rockets, I only have one rocket mech. We'll see how that goes.
And I just realized that I said I was increasing the skill of the Phoenix Hawk pilot, and now I don't want to. So we're not
increase
going...
someone else. You're okay. It's fine. Basically, the Urban Outfitters, who are special, are raiding the planet of Bowang, which is where the Marian hegemony and the Duchy of Tamarind, the Free Worlds League, but more specifically the Duchy of Tamarind Bay, were fighting at the end of the Marian War of Aggression. The two sides the Marians lost the battle there, but the two sides kind of agreed to a ceasefire. The Marians returning to their own place and deciding to go against the Lothian later. And, someone gave a tip to Luke Urban saying that, come on, the Camachos Caballeros and the Tamarind Regulars can't be sticking around there. I mean, there's nothing on Bowang of real value. So, come on, we can raid it and grab whatever we can. The mission will be fairly straightforward. You need to bring a lance of mech into the fortified location that is at the top right of the map. So nothing too terribly difficult, I would assume. But there are quite a few defenders, unlike what your intelligence was telling you.
Intelligence. Bad intelligence.
Maybe, don't take intelligence from a guy in a bar.
You can't stop me.
No, that's the thing. I can't stop you. That's the problem with pirates. You never can stop them. So
can't even advise them.
My setup is done on my side. I already did it earlier.
All right. My folks supposed to have 1 edge each.
Yes, which is
Okay.
incredible. It means that they might survive when you thought they would die. Incredibly enough.
That is also true. I will eventually go through and actually make custom thumbnails for these folks if they survive.
The biggest thing is if they survive. I mean,
just gonna take the images from the movie for most of them.
There you go. And like I said, you might inherit some pilots at the end of this mission because, let's face it, the people you're fighting are also not the most motivated people on the in the world. That is the problem going into a war zone. Well, a former war zone where people defected, redefected, moved from one faction to the other, went rogue, went back in, and all that stuff. So it is a sad situation.
Currently, I am only able to privately chat. Oh,
What do you mean?
Hold on.
If you were looking at the chat options in Restream, it's the last button. That's the private chat.
Yeah, that's the private chat. Okay.
And you've got the actual chat. It's on the right side. You've got the buttons. I don't know what you see because I've never been I was gonna say a customer, a guest on a chat.
It looks like the answer is that I can't type there.
Okay.
I can read there though.
No, there might be options that I need to change and that I don't know because I am a noob at Restream. I've had to ask them a question before the stream to get things going. So there are weirder things. Oh yeah, there is one thing I need to do though. I need to /GM myself if I want to get things moving. Okay, yeah, your stuff's not okay. None of your stuff is modern. Oh boy.
No. Okay, look, when you
the brigand
last you gave me was Civil War era pirates.
Oh yeah, true.
So I am in Civil War era pirate available equipment.
Well, the good thing is, unlike most of the other players, you will easily be able to salvage stuff and upgrade from there.
You mean
while
if they
some people in the other fields, they would downgrade if they get any equipment. Well, then again, Krabby's got the fancy Ostsoul coming to him. We're making a really fancy Ostsoul to replace a lost crossbow. Technically, his 2 Omni-Mechs are salvageable, so they'll be able to be fixed, but you need to replace the engine. Replacing the engine is not easy. In the list of things to replace, an engine is one of the nasty ones.
Yeah. Pretty high up there in terms of difficulty.
Well, the biggest problem is getting the spare part, but the crossbow's not too bad. It's a 300. I mean, the 300 is dirt common. Can't remember what's in a Battle Cobra, though. Probably a more unique kind of engine.
See, Battle Cobra. It's 400. Oh, wait, no, that's not. No, wait, no.
It's a 240.
Okay. 240. The 400 is the communication system.
Okay, it's not a super rare one either. If it was a 275, we always got those in stocks. 300s are also always in stock pretty much. I mean, those go in Orions, Marauders, Ost Scout, Ost Soul, Ost. Dragon, Atlas, Marauder. The Marauders technically is not a VLAR, it's a GM, but close enough.
Well, it's like all of your... It's like basically every GM mech from the Star League era chose, at least at heavy and higher, is 300.
300's a great engine.
Yep.
All right.
Also, your 75 is your sweet spot for heavy mechs.
All right. Are you good to go?
I think I am ready, or as close to ready as I'll ever get.
Okay. So click. Change your starting location. Your start zone is 3X's on west side.
3 hex west.
Yes.
All right.
Me is anywhere. Ha ha ha. Because I'm the GM, so I do GM stuff.
All right. It's like I'm doing other things. All right. I think I'm ready. All right, everyone. Time to watch the cast of Dodgeball get mauled.
Seeing my luck, I'll have 8. I'll have to roll a bunch of 8s and it'll fail.
Oh boy. That's right. RNG hates your guts as much as mine.
Oh, weird. That'll be fun. All right.
And the game ends up being 4 hours because no one can hit anything.
No, or whenever there's it's like true armor critical to the ed, something like that.
This is a very nice map. I like this map.
We've got a turret.
You have placed a turret. Now I have to place something. Okay. I think I will place the Lost Scout 7J.
Oh, God. You've got an Ost Scout. I feel bad for you.
I mean, I like the Ost Scout.
Okay. Well, it's not the one.
To be fair, it's specifically because of the improved comms quirk.
Well, that's not the one with just a tag, is it?
No,
it's got a medium laser.
Royal.
Okay. That's the one that can actually do damage. That's fair. Well,
without punching you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's fast enough to get behind whatever and kick it. So that's what makes it decent to very good.
Yeah.
But in the one with just a tag, no, definitely not. I mean, if it at least had an ER medium laser, but there's probably a version with it. But I mean, I'm pretty sure the Oscout is the one that I'll have a hard time making a video on because nobody's got the mini.
Well, I can always color up multiple.
There's the one with the partial wing. No, that's the Oscout 2C that the Jade Falcons made one of, and then they realized it was a bad idea.
It's like, wow, this is awful.
Did we spend money on this? Yes. Are we clan Elzors? No. So we can actually say this was a bad idea. Okay.
We're allowed to admit when we fail.
There you go. While our good friends in in clans Elzors is like, we've just spent 20 years making tank warriors and quad Vs. Yeah, we're not going to give up. We're going to keep trying until it works. Damn it.
We will find a way. You will go that way.
Oh, geez. They're the locusts with 4 rocket launchers. Those are devastating, though.
Yeah.
They can easily take out, like, 40-ton mechs, like, easily.
Yeah, it's like, as trade go, most of your rocket launcher builds are really good. Like, shoot, even the catapult that I brought to this is the rocket launcher catapult.
What's the other one? I mean, it's like my urban mech with M-pods. It works great in the exact situation where an urban mech with M-pods is going to do something. It shows up, you turn a corner in a alley, and there's the urban mech that's sitting there saying, hello, and presses the button, and there's something like 18 M-pods on that thing.
Yeah.
So whatever's in front of it is dead.
Let's see. Yeah, okay. It's time for a little bit of RP. Luke is entering in the woods, facing woods, is going to have to march through woods uphill to get anywhere.
Congratulations. That sounds like a winning move.
And in a Marauder, which means he's going to get like 2 hexes a turn for the first 3 turns.
That sounds like when I was playing against Elkite the other day. My unit's like in a swamp in the corner, and I'm like, I placed those guys in the worst possible spot.
This appears to have been a bad decision.
Yeah.
Well,
oh God, it's the fake Marauder longbow. That one's actually really good. I mean, 2 PPCs on a longbow, that's excellent.
Yeah, it's a fair sniper. It's like the entire... Okay, so I make the joke about Luke Urban being this incompetent mercenary / pirate guy, and he really is. The thing is, his awesome pilot and his Wolverine pilot are quite competent at logistics. So they took advantage of his
the amount of money he has.
Only shoot, and gave him nothing but rocket launcher pilots.
Which is not a bad idea.
I think I'm going to set the Brigand to do some shenanigans. Of course he is.
All right. My turn to put a rocket mech on the table.
Oh, no. All right.
A Commando 4H. It's not the best one, but the people you're basically facing are former Marian hegemony officers that basically got stuck on the planet, and they got a commission from the Tamarind Regulars. So now they're stuck there trying to find a way out or a way back home.
Then some of these people might actually know Luke and already hate his guts.
That's the saddest part. I mean, some of them might like... No, they don't.
No. Some of these people might like... No.
I mean, they do have 2 fancy mechs, a Quasimodo, and a Sagittaire 7H, which is the downgraded Sagittaire that the Marian hegemony has started building. It's got ferrofibrous armor and Succession War era equipment for everything else.
Right.
It is from my tests, it's actually very good because it's got padding, it's got all sorts of fun things. It can bracket fire. It is a very decent, very good 95-ton mech. I mean, 2,600 BV in a Succession War mech is very good.
Yeah.
To be quite honest.
It's like, how about that? I actually won the first initiative. By the way, this follows standard pattern. I'm going to do just fine on the initiative, and then botch literally everything from here on out.
We've got initiative adjustments. Basically, you can't win too many in a row. But then again, you've got a lot more mechs with improved comms and those fancy kind of things than I do. So that will help you a lot in that regards.
Yeah. I just remembered that I'm using the Thunderbolt 5S, which does not have jump jets.
Yeah, you have to go with the SS to have jump jets. Or no, the SEs. Iridiani Light Horses one.
Yeah.
The Iridiani Light Horse has a factory building Thunderbolts.
What? Okay. All right. Weird question. I'm seeing this movement modifier here.
Mm-hmm.
So
the pink?
Yeah, the pink portion.
That's sprinting. Can't shoot, and
sprint.
Your TMM is lower than it should be, but you can move a little bit further if required.
All right, I gotcha.
Which is sometimes useful.
Okay.
Like with those guys here, the Centurion and the... And he managed to skid on his first initiative roll and wrecked his torsos.
Who did you move? Oh, shit. All right.
That is my entire life in MegaMek. right there.
Holy hell.
Every time I move on pavement, I crash. Ah.
Well, lessons learned.
So he's got both torsos fairly damaged too, not just like poked there. He got hurt. Let's go hide in the woods a little bit.
Oh, God. All right.
Quasimodo is expensive. I better keep it in the back.
Quasimodo's expensive. 1, keep it in the back. 2, do not put it in the fort.
Jeez. Unlike those commandos. Commandos are cheap. I can keep the commandos. Oh, and he's prone too. He managed to fall, not just skid there. He skid and he fell on his butt. This guy is a perfect recruit for Urban's Outfitters. Just saying.
Well, if Gordon gets... Not Gordon, sorry. My Centurion pilot is...
I mean,
Susie.
Centurions.
If Susie goes down, then yes. All right, Luke.
You have... Okay, your Centurion's not much fancier than mine. Okay.
No, I just got an AL.
All right. See, those tanks here, the Moltke, are technically the MBT of the Duchy of Endurian and the Free Worlds League during the Dark Age era. So I need to learn about them.
Twin Light Gauss, yeah.
Twin Light Gauss, ER, Large Laser, or all sorts of other setups. There's 3 other setups. But, I mean, it sounds like a decent enough setup.
Very solidly armored.
I think that the Mark III as Ardent Armor, actually, just to make it nasty. Tanks with Ardent Armor are stupidly good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're heavily armored, but they're still tanks. So.
Yeah, it's like tank's a tank. The risk of motive loss is the big thing that makes them weak. It's like the armored motive system does help.
But I don't think those guys have it. And I know the Drillsons don't. Other tanks are, well, even more fragile. Wheeled vehicles are stupidly fragile. That is the big problem with a lot of them.
Yeah. The
way to skip skidding on concrete is to never turn. That is true. That is quite true.
It's like, do you want to avoid skidding on concrete? Go and
walk. You could walk. It's the other thing you can do rather than, being stupid like me and trying to run.
That does help. More accurately, it can. Doesn't mean it will.
Drillsons are classics. Those are the weird ones with large pulse lasers and streak SRMs. I don't know if they're any goods. I remember the original Drillson using it a couple times and always being, well, not impressed, but, it's just good enough.
Be the pirate's life.
I need to, when on pavement, I need to stop trying to go fast. I think that's the answer here. I do enjoy overtanks in general. They can do pretty nice things.
Let's see. Who are we moving? We're moving you. Look how far you can get.
2 axes? Whoa, no, it's an Oscout. Okay, no, those things go fast.
Because I jumped the Oscout into the trees.
That's where they should be normally. I mean,
It's like, stay
At least
the
with
hell away.
helicopters, if they skid, you just skid sideways. It's not terrible.
Skidding, air quotes.
Hey, you're sliding.
Yeah, aerial sliding is kind of an interesting mechanic. I almost hit. I am so glad that I didn't click right then. I almost clicked the eject button.
Please do not click the eject button. I think I've put the... Yes, I've got the eject button working on the vehicles this time around, though, which is what I kind of wanted, because sometimes I don't want to have those vehicles sticking around when they can't do anything. Well, people aren't too bad in my chat, David, so generally we haven't had anybody really try to mess up the chat. Last time was Larry being Larry. He's still spurging out on X and everywhere, trying to win back all the good fate that he lost. Comics guy that was... Yeah, I was hanging out with him for a bit, and then I realized that he was kind of going nuts, and bad things happened to him, basically.
Hmm.
Shouldn't hang out with EVS. That's what you learned from this whole ordeal.
Let's see, cotton, that's that.
I forgot to put the tandems in the SRMs. Oh, well.
You know, okay, so I had a question regarding the sprint mechanic in here.
Mm-hmm.
Does the sprint mechanic prevent firing?
Yes.
Okay,
well, you can, but it's like a +6, so you're not going to hit.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to do a thing. It's not a smart thing, but I'm going to do a thing. Old strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for you.
Whoa, that's a locust.
Hi!
It's the problem is that the TMM you get from it is also lower in terms of movement. So it has its advantages and its incompetence. Yeah, that's what I was going to say, inconvenient. And then I saw my Centurion crashing on the floor. So, that's why I said incompetent.
You lost your searchlight.
No shit.
Fell face first.
Okay.
Oh no, just can't shoot.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, there.
Goodness.
Turrets. Okay, those are out of range. The Sagittarius, you sprinted anyways. You're not going to be able to shoot. The Centurion, don't even try. You're retarded. Commando, nothing good there. Hey, the Quasimodo can shoot with his ER medium lasers. No, it needs a 13 to hit. That's not going to happen. 2 light Gauss and an ER large laser. That is an awful lot of firepower. Nonetheless.
The only weapon that would be worth shooting, and nothing's in range. Nothing in range for the longbow yet. Whoever gets in range of the longbow is going to rue that day.
We don't see the Oscout. Okay. I tried to position my helicopters to be able to do something, but the Oscout is in the woods behind a level 2. Yeah, even helicopters are not seeing him.
You shall not see. All right, this one.
I have a feeling that Light Lance is going to get deleted.
Probably. Given current position of things, that seems highly likely. Oh, that's right. I used the 9Q awesome. It's like the only fancy mech I've got.
Got an ECM, a couple PPCs.
Oh.
It's an awesome, so it's got tons of armor. Very, very, very rarely have I regretted taking an awesome. Maybe some of the modern variants. I haven't tried all the modern variants because there's some really weird ones. But
couple long shots there. All right. Hit on the locust.
Oh, congratulations. You just immobilized one of the Drillsons.
What the
There you go.
It's like, stop moving.
Okay. On the other hand, the Moltke did bust up a heat sink on your Brigand.
Yep, saw that. Critical hit on left arm with no effect from the Streetcaster M2 on the locust.
Okay. I'm surprised the second Moltke didn't hit, but
yeah, okay.
Streak SRM2s do Streak SRM2 things. I mean, those are... Oh, no, I destroyed your searchlight. The Moltke dodged, and your pilot is managed to stay up.
Yep.
And I've got an immobilized Drillson. That's going to be useful.
Yep. And did we...
All right.
Did we skip the melee phase?
Nobody was available to melee, probably.
Oh, yeah, sprinting just can't attack. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's annoying.
Come on, the guy's already immobile.
Runs up and kicks the already immobile unit.
I mean, you just run around, get in the back of it, blow it up.
Looks like I have one initiative again.
It's already only worth 37% of its BV.
It's already lost. The horse, it's already dead. Oh,
right,
now I
that's
see.
A better move. That's a better move. A more threatening move, let's say.
Let's
see. I mean, I can't spam all the lasers all the time, so it's not super fantastic, but I mean, 27 heat sinks on a Succession War era mech is generally pretty good. Yeah. All right, try to get up. Okay, he got up. Congratulations.
That's good news.
You succeeded in that one thing you needed to do.
I will call that a win.
Call that a start.
Let's see.
I mean, in this particular game will be far closer to chaos than compared to some of the other things we've been doing. There's all sorts of medium quality things on the table and some decent quality things to compensate, I guess. So
yeah. I'm not crazy. I just enjoy chaos. Well, that makes two of us. Okay, so right before we started the stream, my wife was down here and whispering at me because my son was being weird upstairs. And in the midst of that, there was the comment made that mistakes were made. And she looks at my screen and says, yes, a mistake was made. There's no aerospace.
Well, technically, what you've got two leopards. You could hire two guys to do the crazy shit in.
You don't want me doing strafing runs with leopards.
Well, no, but you can put an ASF in a leopard.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know.
Normally.
It's like there's the nose point.
Or you use the extra weight. Of course you crashed.
What? Who crashed?
Of course he crashed, because he only has four driving skills, so of course he's going to fail it. No, he didn't crash. He just skid. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're talking about the Drolson.
Yeah.
Why did it?
Jeez.
Why?
I flank moved and turned.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, other crafts go fast, but if they go fast and the pilot's not... Seems to be like the pilot needs to be fantastic, because 4-4 is definitely not good enough, apparently.
Your Steve sees an opportunity.
I mean, he's there to make you waste your rockets. Or other things we'll get into it, which is not a...
Actually, okay, so this becomes the... I think this will work for line of sight. If not, I'm going to feel really dumb. But we're going to give it a shot.
All right. Okay, the Aaron is a very good helicopter, from what I've noticed. Its only problem is that it doesn't have missiles. I like missiles on helicopters, just because I like, things like Airwolf. But
Well, it's an ECM large laser VTOL.
yeah,
So it's,
or you can have a Beagle probe instead, which is also pretty good.
So yeah, it's an IS version of the Donar.
There are so few clan helicopters; it's not even funny.
Yeah, it has like you've got your Anhur and Donar, and like those are the two that don't, and then the Balak with Jihad and later.
Like it's not even funny because
it's not a typical thing.
So there's good reasons for our good friends in the for a good friend hiding in the Rimward Alliance to be building a whole lot of helicopters with clan tech. So there is that.
Yeah.
The richest man in the inner sphere. Because he's the one who sold all the armor to Clan Wolf for the Battle of Terra.
Gotcha.
That made him a lot of money. A lot of money. All right, try to go there. See, you guys are able to do your piloting skill rolls. You guys are good.
You see, don't encourage them too much. If you encourage them too much, and they stop.
There.
I was thinking of...
I might do a fuel cell version of the H7B with an ER medium laser instead of a regular medium laser. But
that might not be a bad idea.
I was thinking of sticking streak SRMs on. The problem with streak SRMs is that you can't put tandems or anything fancy in the launchers. And I think on a pair of SRM2s under the wings, having fancy missiles is more important.
Yeah. Okay, so one thing is, in terms of rules as written, you can technically put... Oh, wait, no. Sorry. I'm thinking about Artemis.
Mm-hmm.
As like, yeah, so Streak Missile Launcher will only take Streak missiles.
Yeah.
If you have an Artemis fire control system, you can use other missiles. They just don't benefit from it.
Exactly.
Because mixing the two up.
Which is not a bad thing in some cases. Like in MMLs, stick an Artemis on an MML and then put some specialty ammo if required on the SRMs.
Yeah.
I mean, an SRM with tandem rounds is not going to be pleasant.
Yeah. Inferno Streaks. If you want that, get the improved advanced tactical missile launcher.
Yeah, but Innersphere can't afford that.
I mean, it only costs twice as much as an advanced tactical missile launcher. What are you, poor or something?
Well, if I was playing the Rimwords Alliance, no. If I'm playing anybody else, generally most people in even the Ilkon era, most people are still goddamn broke.
Yeah.
Or pretty close to it. Unfortunately.
That is a very tempting maneuver. But at the same time, that's a very dumb maneuver. In character, maybe. We'll
Inferno
decide.
streaks would be just a little bit too good, I think. That's why the IATM with the Inferno rounds are just stupidly good. Because don't they deal 3 each
No,
instead
they're
of
still
1?
2s, but they're
Okay.
like LRM range because it's standard round ranges.
Jeez.
So it's like you have an Inferno SRM, but the range brackets are 6, 12, 18, I think,
Yeah.
which is pretty
Unpleasant.
nonsense.
Which is unpleasant. Let's go with that.
It's like, gentle? No, this is not gentle. This is the opposite of that. Okay, we're gonna do something fun. Potentially. Let's see if I can.
I wish there was an option in MegaMek to do that. Physical attacks do double damage to vehicles, because I like that from Airbrain Scheme Battletech, and it kind of fits.
Hi.
Hello. You want to trade rockets?
That's probably what's going to happen here.
Here, those are my rockets. How do you feel? All right. So,
All right, well, it looks like only the Drillson failed and only slid a little.
yeah, there was no water next to it or a wall or, the usual stuff that's in front of my Drillsons or my other tanks or my everything that I used.
Jeez, okay, that's actually really frustrating.
I mean, I did lose an APC turn 1 because it slid into water. That was an awful lot of fun. All right, Sagittaire. It's an 11. If I twist this way, I can shoot this guy. That's a 12. The longbow is a 12. All right, well. Yeah, the Centurion's like not even the same postal code as everybody else. So I'm gonna keep some of those rockets just in case.
Okay. So yeah, I have the opportunity that I thought I potentially saw with the Brigand won't work because the Drillson's a level 1 object. Oh well.
Well, you can maybe shoot at a Quasimodo.
Oh yeah, I can change what I'm aiming at. That's no problem.
All right, let's go with this.
That's not good either. You know what?
I wasn't a fan of light Gauss rifles originally, but the more I play with them, the more I like them.
It's like they're not bad. It's just
They've got a crazy range, which is often enough very useful.
oh yeah.
I still prefer heavy assault Gauss, but that's just because it's a better gun in general.
Okay, that's why. All right.
There we go. If it was a bit lighter, I'd prefer it. If it was a 10-ton gun rather than a 12-ton gun, I think I'd like them more.
I can understand that.
Because they're comparable to a AC-10, but not even the LB-10. The LB-10 is lighter. So maybe if it had the same weight as an LB-10. Let's go. Like not a -2, but a -1 to the weight. Give it a little bit more leeway.
Okay, so the biggest issue I'm having right now is just between the different movement modifiers in play, I cannot hit your VTOLs with anything.
That's the beauty of VTOLs, to be
Like-
honest.
In the zero possibility type of situation.
Yeah, they're all TMM5. Jeez. This is a... Yeah, but now that they're already close to targets, they can't move as well. That's...
Yeah,
Unless I was playing if I was playing them as ASF and just doing runs with them, which is not what helicopters are best suited for. The helicopters are weird.
It's like, this is not how helicopters work.
VTOLs have got a big buff, especially when they reduce the damage to the rotor.
Yeah.
So that, I think, was a big improvement.
Necessary?
I don't think it was
necessary for me to drink my own urine, says the Wolverine pilot. No,
No.
but it's sterile. I like the taste.
Jeez. That movie is just so over. It's just so crazy that it works so well.
Very much the style of old National Lampoon, which I think was.
It's actually it's actually made. It's actually very fun just because it's a very basic comedy. It doesn't have anything weird, odd. It just works, and it probably didn't cost that much to make, so it beats things. It beats some of the things that are out there right now. Anyways, there's like no comedies coming out anymore. Just period. It's crazy.
Nothing's funny anymore.
It's not that nothing's funny anymore. The problem is that nothing is, how can I say? The investment to make a comedy is too high for what they're able to do with them, basically.
Yeah, I've heard that. I get it.
When you make a comedy for 25 million, things start going sideways very quickly. Adam Sandler's still doing his stuff with Netflix, so that's a thing. The LBX turrets are doing nothing.
I mean, it's medium laser from my Locust hit the commando.
Oh, crew stun for one turn on the Moltke. Well, that's moderate moderate damage to the driving system. Well, that's another problem, but it's still plenty armored.
Locust lost
Sagittaire missed. The Phoenix Hawk, it was missed. The Phoenix Hawk missed the Aaron. The Commando blew off your left arm. Okay.
Yeah. And then looks
my
like
rockets all missed.
The right torso on the other Locust.
In their Locust, they shouldn't be that tough to begin with.
Brigand did not get hit.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. The Moltke did the job on the Locust. There, yeah, okay.
Looks like we got some motive system damage on one of the Drillsons. Immobilization.
A bit of damage on the longbow. Oh, the pilot survived the hit to the head.
Longbow destroyed the engine on the Drillson.
No, both Drillsons are immobile. Well, thank you very much. There you go.
Stop walking. Stop driving.
Engine destroyed, immobile. At least it's not the. I think those have fuel cells engine instead of gas engine, so that's why they're. It's not as bad.
Right.
Oh, crew stun 2. Okay, that's even worse.
Locust kicked the commando.
Oh, I forgot to kick back or punch. Oh no, I couldn't even punch back.
Facing.
Yeah, I couldn't punch back because I used weapons on both my arms.
Yep.
You blew out the armor on the leg. Ah. The commando's at 10 eat now.
Jeez.
I mean, rocket launcher 15 generate a whole lot of heat, and those ER medium lasers generate a whole lot of heat. So
Still one
it is a Marian design. It is not always the best or the smartest, but there you go.
All right.
I'm gonna see things.
Making decisions about movement here.
CF40 for those heavy gun emplacement buildings. What the hell were they thinking? That's not enough for an heavy gun emplacement. I'm always not confused, but I'm always wary of using turrets because whatever you put them on is more of a problem than what they're going to do.
That's
The lower Drillson, the pilots and the crew decides that it's not worth staying there, and they run away. They open the turret, and they just run off.
I see.
I'm telling you, they're not the most motivated people in the world that you're fighting right now.
I suppose that's fair. Given the circumstances, I don't blame a single one of them. Though that does very directly change what I was going to do with my longbow.
I have a set of dice for these exact situations. What do I see with this guy? Quite a few things. If I move there, I see an okay amount of things. There I can see the longbow. That's a good place to be. Try to shoot that longbow. It's not one of the longbows with paper tin armor, because some of the longbows have remarkably low armor.
Can I do it that way? I can. It's not the best way to do that. Yeah, just keep on jumping.
Yeah, I mean,
Go,
you're in a position where jumping is not a bad idea, so I will go there.
I see.
That's what helicopters are normally for.
Yeah. Let's see. You can go into here, so we'll do that. Going through a stroll in the woods. Who am I on? I am high. Oh, okay. the Wolverine.
I think buying LBX with clusters for most people would be a good idea, because I do use helicopters quite a bit.
Everything's jammed.
-2 to move on top of a mountain on a tank. It's not gonna get anywhere fast, anywhere, anytime soon. Let's go with that. Those things are tough, but the engine's gonna go first, or the movement was gonna go first.
Let's see. I'm trying to figure out a thing I'm thinking of doing.
Jump around now playing. Well, you don't have too many jump mech. Well, you've got the Wolverine, you've got the Catapult, the Phoenix Hawk. No, the Brigand doesn't jump. It's just decently fast. It is
Ahoy.
It is a cheap yet effective mech. Let's go with that. All right, let's try to get that locust. Okay, the other locust didn't move yet.
Yeah, we've been holding off on that.
All right. How much eat does he have? He's at 2. Okay, he's good. 2 large laser PPC eats you up by 2 when you're running. No, jumping on the 7H Sagittaire. So yeah, it's a fun setup. When things get closer, you got a lot of medium lasers and a flamer. All fun things.
So you are going to walk right here and turn.
All right. Starting to run out of units. You're disabled. You can't move, but I can still soak an initiative through you.
Nope. Oops. Don't skip past that. That's hilarious. We're just going to go there.
That's awfully fast.
Whee!
It's a freaking locust.
It's like, I can tell you right now that
Oh, it's because
the Locust is still probably my favorite light design from classic Battletech, and the Locust 2C just makes me even happier. Mostly because it's just a Locust that is able to bring the pain.
I'm out of the original design. It is probably the best of the lights, but I mean, the mongoose is like a locust but on steroid. So I have a very soft spot for it.
I can understand having a soft spot for it. It is really good.
Oh crap! I should check. Because I think I don't see your brigand from where I am with my Kesimoto.
You should have line of sight. There's no elevation change.
It's an heavy woods. No, it's a light jungle. Okay, so I should see it. I don't see any reason why I shouldn't. Destroyed by ejection, succeeded. Okay, nothing special there.
Okay.
Nothing that is outside of the ordinary, let's say. Okay, turret times. Whee! What do you see? What it says, die. Ugh.
Oh, that's frustrating.
That's good.
Okay.
Ha! Can I twist far enough? Yeah, I can even twist far enough to shoot. 8. That's 11. That's good enough. Qu'est-ce que il voit là? No guts, no glory. Let's try to take out the brigand. You can't shoot. You can shoot behind you because you've got a turret and it's not jammed. Oh, crew stunned. Well, what was I thinking? I was going to be able to do something?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, let's see. I've got...
There's a whole lot of lines. Hopefully, something comes through from it.
That would be funny. Actually, that'd be doubly funny. Can we do it? We can. Will we do that?
You're the one who decides, not me.
Oh, I know. I have a dumb idea. I'm going to do it because it's going to be funny.
Charge the building with your locust next turn and collapse the turret.
That's also possible, but... No. Okay, so I've got my Centurion torso twisting, and it's firing 2 forward-facing weapons into one helicopter and a rear-mounted weapon into the other.
That is entirely normal, especially if you're Kaya Lard.
Well, this is definitely not Kaya Lard. And see, that one is who? That's... Centurion is being piloted by Susie, so it's Gordon's wife. Speaking of Gordon.
Gordon in his catapult, probably going to try to nuke one of the helicopters out of the sky.
I mean, that's kind of his only option here.
Yeah.
So, fire.
You started in a good spot for in that corner with all the woods. So
yeah,
I think it's a nice map setup that I did for this one.
I would tend to agree. We'll see about actually nuking, but we're trying.
We'll see what happens at the end of the turn.
Let's see. I've got not much heat available, so we will go up. And
the brigand's an odd design, but it's decently good, which is...
Yar, it's a pirate's life for Steve.
Yo, a pirate life's for me.
Reorder those because I think that's all we're doing on that. All right. Luke can shoot at people.
Well, he better.
Oh, he's going to. He's in the best Succession Wars era version of the Marauder. So, arguably,
in your opinion, no, they
I tend to be an armor and heat efficiency guy, so
I like the Davion one. Just no ammo, plenty of decent range weapons. Still,
I do like that build.
Heat. So,
I do like that build too.
Make a Marauder with a pair of AC5s and a large laser instead. just go ballistics, you know.
We have decided to intentionally make the Marauder worse.
The thing is, if you put specialty ammo in,
it
might start being surprisingly okay.
Oh yeah,
That's
don't get me
the
wrong.
odd
I'm
part
looking at
about it.
AC5 and wondering why I didn't put flak in there before we started. Because it can absolutely have that.
Flak is surprisingly fun, especially when there's helicopters around. Precision is, even better, but is also a lot more expensive.
Yes. Time to make you regretty the spaghetti.
I am not sure. I mean, I'm trying.
Can I undo what I just did? I can. Good. Selected a target. I'm about to generate a whole bunch of heat for no good reason.
Because you don't have triple strum Iomer on anything. That's true.
Yeah, it's like that would make it a good reason. At the moment, my reasoning is more the FU type of reasoning.
It is a reasoning. I mean, I made that new Ostsol ear potentially for the Union. Those might be very, very nasty. With triple strength Myomer, Ag 20s, all the fancy stuff. Oh, the turret just went ballistic on one of the locusts.
Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, hit our RL. Destroyed another section.
At some point, something will happen. The Brigand got it pretty good.
Relative system damage on the Molt key.
Yeah, it's starting to look bad for that one.
Critical hit on RT with no effect.
The Centurion should have hit with... No, okay. Maybe with the precision ammo, not with the rest. Okay. And the Commando, no, that was...
Rotor got damaged on one of the Warriors.
All right, Quasimodo.
Quasimodo.
Jeez, the VSBs all missed.
Goodness.
Because that would have been an okay deal amount of damage, but... You can see my luck. Like, I've got a bunch of things that need 8s to it, and 5s, 2s, 7.
Yeah, I saw.
Okay, well, the Aaron did something on the Locust, so there's that.
There will be a melee phase for at least one or two things here.
Awesome took some damage. The Catapult took some damage. The Warrior... The Thunderbolt, okay. The Centurion didn't do much. The Catapult hit the right side.
The Awesome fired at the Quasimodo and missed 3/8 at 5, 6, and 2.
Yeah, okay. So you're as lucky as I am. Okay.
That's yes, and that was all rear arc. So if any of those had hit,
there wouldn't have been a Quasimodo anymore, probably. Well, it just took a 10 rack of rockets, another 10 rack of rockets, though. Another. Okay, center torso crit. Okay, I was was the armor gone? No, okay, it's a true armor critical. A true armor critical on the left arm, but nothing sticks. And the Quasimodo, of course, falls on its butt. Well, with damage, it's always a possibility.
Yeah, and it took a multitude of damage there.
Yeah, it was. Right, it should that Brigand should have been gone at this point, but my luck.
The brigand has kicked the back of the tank.
It is the tank is not in a good mood from that. Okay, it's eating down.
Got a little
Brigand's
overheating.
eating down. There's a bit of fire going on.
Yeah,
I forgot to turn
fire
off all the
before.
fire stuff.
Well, you left me the opportunity, and I used the locust to ignite the fort under the turret.
Well, it's that's gonna burn it through at some point. I mean, that's the goal of it, I guess.
Oh, look, you won initiative.
Well, that's because I've got that initiative streak thing. So at some point, I get enough bonuses that I should win one.
And sure enough, you won an initiative. Congratulations.
Okay. This one's taking a bit of damage. It's just bonked a bit. It's not too bad. Now, if I do that, I'm going to skid and I'm going to go out of the map with my helicopter. I just know that's going to happen. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to... I'm just going to eject the people into Drillson.
They're leaving?
Yeah, there's no point in staying around.
I'm not waiting for this to play out. Goodbye.
Forsooth, I say goodbye. Goodbye.
Today the locusts choose speed.
Well, that's a good thing to choose. So. How is the fire going to affect the turret's ammo? Yeah. We'll see when that comes. We'll see when that time comes.
It's like Marauder. So Luke walks directly into the ECM multi-circle here. Doesn't really care. He's in a mech that can shoot in all directions regardless.
All right. Come on, Centurion. Show that your power extreme. Yeah, go there. I'm going to try to delete one of the locusts, if possible. Well, one's out of arms. And one's lost an arm. Okay, well, the torso's not looking too fresh. And okay.
Neither of them are looking too fresh.
No. The brigand, though, is looking way better than it should.
Yes.
Between a brigand and a commando. The brigand jumps. The commando doesn't. We've got the same kind of armor.
Get to the walls. It's like, you mean the walls that Cotton is setting on fire? Yes.
All right, let's see if back against the wall is a good strategy with a tank. mean, this guy doesn't even have any motive damage. It's the other one that's basically crippled.
That was a dumb decision. All right. Forgot to change facing on a jump there.
Yeah, I make that mistake often. It's just how MegaMek behaves. It's easier when you've got the model in your hand and just twist it.
Yeah.
We're not going to skid off the map if you go this way. So, okay, you can try going that way.
Actually, Ethan, yes, they did.
Yes, we did a mission where we had to defend a dropship from battle armors. That was a bit of fun.
I was like, that was the one you did with Druth where you're having the issues actually deploying the BAs.
Exactly. Well, it's the mag clamp ones that were the issue. I think there was either I don't know how to use the mag clamps in MegaMek, or I was always, using too many of my movement points. Or maybe the Marauder doesn't have enough movement point to be able to demag clamp from an helicopter, which is also a problem.
Was the helicopter on the ground?
One of them was.
Okay. It should have been able to demag clamp as long as the helicopter had a point of movement left. So issue at play might have been something else. I know that the ones that aren't on the ground, you have to have the special zip line option turned on.
Oh, yeah, you can have jump jets. Jump jets will work. But the Marauder doesn't have jump jets. There is that. Attacking dropships is fun. It's a fun mission. Salvaging a dropship is going to be a lot of money. That's for darn sure. I mean, I've got a few funny missions coming. With Volkite, we've made an idea. We had an idea for a very fun mission. And by fun, I mean things are going to get weird. The awesome. I'm going to keep harassing the awesome. I think that's my best bet. If I can go through some of the armor, score a couple good rear shots. Of course, it's the bad large laser. It's not the good large laser that's on those things.
As of the Inner Sphere Spec ER large.
Yeah.
The unfortunate reality is playing with Inner Sphere stuff, especially when you've gotten used to the clan tech where energy weapons are just always better. Like the VSP and the XPL are like...
The XPLs I'm pretty happy with. The VSPs, with C3s, they get really good because you're always in short range, so they always do the max damage.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I think XPLs are better in general.
Yeah, and so far the only clan spec weapon that I look at and go, why, is the ER pulse lasers that they did.
ER pulse lasers are just junk. There's no other question there. They're just not good. They eat too much. You only have a -1 to it instead of a -2. They don't do that much. No, they don't even do more damage than regular pulse. I mean, the idea I can understand, but the end result I have a lot of problems with.
Yeah. Let's see.
And I've got a warrior left to move.
Yes, you do.
Where am I going? I mean, one of them was supposed to go and attack the awesome, but then it slipped. So, it's not going to get it. It's not going to get there. Of course, this one also, slips. Oh no, okay, no, it was just the movement phase. One of the
Turret's on fire.
AC5s just blew on one of the turrets. Probably the one where there's a fire underneath.
Yep. Yeah, that turret is now on fire. Because it needs to roll 8 ups to avoid damage and roll the 5.
Oh boy, someone's offering me cheap viewers. Nope, well. Guess my viewers are too expensive. I'm not gonna keep that guy around. Ugh. Now, okay, I do see that one. I do not see that one now. Okay. Because I'm focusing fire a little bit too much on that locust. I mean, no, I'm not worried. Oh, he doesn't see the locust. Of course he doesn't. Of course he doesn't. But I can LRM at stuff. I can LRM at stuff. There you go. We're going to LRM at stuff.
Why is that in... Of course it's in minimum range.
There we go.
I don't sell my services, they're forced upon you. Well, thank you so much. Nothing like good old compulsory service.
Streak, X-Pulse, AP, Gauss, lasers. Sounds about right. Sounds about right.
Don't tempt me. Take this
Like a
idea back to
Memorpker.
the Dominion.
It's like a Memorpker. Can you shoot this turn? Yay, you can shoot this turn. Congratulations. You're not entirely useless. That's what happens when you're stunned for 2 turns. You can hit the Marauders is 7, the other one's the 8. I'm gonna try shooting at the Marauder. AP Gauss, I'm loving more and more every time I look at them.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic. It's like non-explosive ammo, 3 damage plus 3d6 versus anything that's, a Gribbly.
It's got medium laser range.
Yep.
That's
like,
usually
honestly,
good enough.
It's very good on your light mechs that were already anti-infantry focused. It is absolutely fantastic on battle armor.
No. It's good on a crossbow when you've got 16 of them.
That too.
Not only will you delete infantry, you're going to delete a whole lot of stuff with just that sheer amount of fire you're going to give.
So that's the... Yeah, we can do that. Let's do that.
All
Wait,
right.
I
Let's
think
have a
guys-
quick look here. Hidden Gems of the Inner Sphere.
Shit.
Building a custom MechWarrior 5 mod. Your ideas are boring, YouTube. There's the inspiration tab that gives you like what you should be, like what can you create or what should you create. And sometimes they have okay ideas, but generally it's odd. Like it adds something like do a duel between a Centurion and a Marauder and see who's the best. I feel bad for the Centurion.
Between a Centurion and a Marauder?
Yes. I mean,
This
it doesn't know what mechs are, it just randomly generates things based on your algorithm and what you've been writing. So
I can say with certainty that is an unwise matchup.
that sounds like a bad idea. Yes. Well, one turret.
Oh, glancing blow. New fire started.
All right. One of the turrets hit. Okay. That missed.
Oh, shit. The other one missed No, it hit.
Okay.
It just failed to ignite.
You did deal some damage to it. The LB5X turrets are not doing that good. The Oscout.
I'm just trying to set the buildings on fire under them.
Well, that's probably the best strategy. I mean, the Sagittaire was not going to hit this turn.
Critical hit on
Brigand is dealing a lot of damage. Centurion, the only thing it could really shoot was as LRM at the Awesome, so no question there. The Commando wasted his rockets. The Quasimodo is taking a decent amount of damage. The Oscout lost a lower arm actuator. Nothing.
Not my elbow.
Nothing great, but I mean, that was my best target.
All right, killed one of your Aerons.
There you go. The Light Gauss missed on the Centurion, but it managed to start a fire in the woods. There, that's fun.
Yeah, I see that.
Light Gauss.
I was wondering why those trees suddenly were on fire. I'm like, I got to read through this attack report now because I don't know what that is.
Catapult dealt PPC it on the Quasimodo. The Aaron is doing some damage on the Awesome. The Marauder took a couple missiles. Nothing serious. I mean, it'd be nice if I was able to hit that Brigand every once in a while. Okay, the Warrior is surviving. Quasimodo's still up. Well, one of them lost a rotor. Okay. Yep. Engine destroyed, immobile, all that fun stuff. Okay.
Yep.
And the Quasimodo falls once again.
And unfortunately, the Awesome is it's sprinted.
In the proper kicking range? Yeah.
It sprinted, though.
Okay.
It's like I didn't think I had sprinted. I was intentionally trying to avoid sprinting to get to that position, but
I might turn off sprinting. I'm not sure. I kind of like it because
cool. It's just
it gives some options in some situations.
It's good for maneuvering stuff. I just made a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
So,
helicopters don't die when they get an engine destroyed, which is really weird. Because they should.
Yeah, potentially, yeah.
That's just a MegaMek issue.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I can kick my own building. Okay, that's not going to happen.
I, however, will.
Yeah, well, that's understandable.
I was trying to figure out what melee attack I had. Like,
the
fire spread on
the fire spreading to the rest of the building. Well, that's bad. Oh, geez. Oh,
shit. Did I just show up to capture a building, burn down the building?
That sounds like a proper strategy to me.
Sounds like Mr. Urban to me. I've won initiative by one.
Could have been a lot worse on my side. Right. Well, you're jumping off your helicopter because the engine's on, so they jump off of the helicopter before it crashes.
Good decision. Little voices here.
You can see his dad succeeding,
which is
because both of us have terrible rolls.
Okay, I'm supposed to capture this building. Fire, 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 and fire. Because I was trying to destroy the turrets.
You're supposed to capture it, not burn it down.
Too late.
Too late.
I'm
Yeah.
committed.
He wanted to show you his trains.
Hi, little voice. You want to say hi to the professor?
Hello. My kids have just gone to bed, so
Hello.
sometimes my oldest watches me play, and also face palms when I do bad moves, or I have
Wait,
terrible
how the
luck.
hell-
You know, mix of the two.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
apparently-
Hello.
This is hilarious. Well, don't do it that way, though. Go this way. There we go. I'm going to have to make a piloting check. Do the piloting check. I made
How come you guys always make it?
it! Because, let's see. Okay, who's the pilot on that one? That one is... it switched pilots.
Let's just go through the fire. Like, what's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, that's Pepper. Of course Pepper's going to be able to make a piloting check. He's on PCP all the time.
Those are the brand new Caltech Locusts.
They got no arms left. They're just running around setting buildings on fire. Okay. We again knocked over a Quasimodo.
This guy's having terrible luck.
Imagine.
I mean, he should have done more than just hurt the arm of a scout last turn.
Yes, he should have.
Oh, angry.
No, this isn't anger. He's pretending to cough, laugh.
Oh, okay. Well, that's better. Okay, let's try to get the brigand. At least try to destroy one man.
Please just kill the brigand.
Okay, get a
When I focus fire on a brigand and I can't destroy it.
All right, well, the awesome's going to keep doing what it does.
It being awesome, yeah, that's what awesomes do. They're awesome. Okay, try to not side slip. Okay, wow.
How about that?
Just exceed piloting skills checks. It's like they're competent.
For once.
Yeah.
I'm going to run directly into the burning woods. That seems like a good idea.
I mean, my commando just ran into a burning building.
This seems wise.
He doesn't have any ammo that can explode. It's not a normal commando.
Now, if it had fire-resistant armor, that would actually be even better.
Fire-resistant armor? What are you? Do I look like a Liao to you? Do I look Liao to you?
Well, Liao adjacent.
Yeah, Duchy of Tamarind Bay. Yeah, God, they're weird. They ate everybody. Like everybody. Like there's like nobody around them that they like. We don't like the Marians. We don't like the Steiners. We joined the Free Worlds League because we basically didn't really have a choice. We ate the Royal Vampire. Like, is there someone the Duchy of Tamarind Bay actually likes?
I am actually pretty sure the answer is no. I'm not 100% on that, so don't quote me on it. Because like, it's been long enough that my understanding of intersphere politics mostly comes down to free birth dumb. I don't care.
That's a mean thing to say. It's generally true, but it's a mean thing to say.
I mean, Trueborn aren't much better. If we're gonna split hairs, most of your Trueborn are, unfortunately, more like Nikolai Malthus than they would like to admit.
Nikolai Malthus was a genius. What are you talking about?
Nikolai Malthus was a genius in combat.
No, he was a genius at all times.
Especially in the courtroom.
Yes.
Just ask him.
Jeez. I almost feel bad for him. Almost.
Don't feel bad for him. He doesn't deserve your pity.
We don't even quite know how he died, so that's the actual sad part.
I believe he died during the jihad. He was part of a deployed Salama group.
Sounds about right.
Like there's a blurb about him, I think, in Total Warfare of all places, about how he actually, like, what happened after the TV show and the court case.
The court case, the more interesting bit.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Again, like, I'd feel worse for him if he hadn't been such a douche, but then again, he's a Jade Falcon. Jade Falcons are our austere allies and occasional punching bags.
They're generally punching bags. They haven't had very good luck in the post-Jihad era. Yeah. Well, it's probably more because their leaders have all been completely batshit, so that doesn't help.
Malvina.
Malvina was... She was quite a woman. She was quite a woman. We'll go with that.
Yes, we'll just go with that. All right. The Oz Scout is in that position where it realizes that the most good it's going to do is doing something psychotic, so here we go.
Is he going to kick the tank?
Yes, he is. Actually, he's probably going to medium laser and then double punch the tank.
Even better. Actually, it is, because you've got more chances of a motive it by doing that. I'm not even kidding. It's a better move. It's a better move.
Yeah, and I'm sad that it's a better move.
All right, the turrets are still kind of functional.
Okay, so Aeron abandoned by crew, crashes, destroyed by ejection, Locust passes
its test. That's fine. It's fine. It's in the middle of the fire zone of 4 LB5X turrets. And an Aeron. And a commando, but the commando doesn't really matter. Let's be very honest there.
Actually,
did I not use cluster rounds for the entire thing? Sounds like me. Sounds like me.
Okay, I'm having a very difficult time understanding with the turret what its damage.
You have to destroy the building.
It is okay. It is a destroy the building thing. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you destroy the building, the turret's gone. It has some armor that reduces the damage to everything else, basically. So
let's see.
12. 12 is a bit too high for me to be able to hit, you know. The Oz Scouts at 10, the Brigands at 10. Do VSBs not have... Oh, no, it's because they've got shit range. Okay, now I understand. Oh. That explains a lot. Shit range.
That is always infuriating, but it is what it is.
All right. What can you see? Not much. But you do see the awesome. So I have to hit 8s, so that definitely means it's going to miss, but, you know, I'm still going to try.
That's too far. So let's deal with you.
All right. Let's see what happens now.
And 5. Shoot. Yeah,
Jade Falcon, we're so autistic, even the special needs class hates us.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
That is a sad yet accurate statement.
The deeply unfortunate truths. Let's see. Where are at? I mean, it's going to be the same difficulty to hit, so let's just do the thing. Really? Okay, you're the first one that... Okay, I guess I'm happy about that.
It did, yeah. Let's see. I mean, it just needs a good it, and that Oscout is gone.
Silly decisions, but there we go. Oh, that makes me sad. That would have been so funny. Now, okay, the warrior attack helicopter that's behind the brigand is just within the minimum range on the PPCs for the awesome.
It would have been what it looks like when you shoot PPCs at a warrior in MechWarrior 5.
Pretty much.
Oh, it's gone. Well, there it is.
Now.
They're a lot easier to destroy in MechWarrior 5 than in tabletop.
Yes, actually.
And a medium laser and 2 SRM2s is a perfectly valid loadout on an helicopter. An AC2 and an SRM4 is a terrible loadout on an helicopter because it's an AC2.
All right, I have so many things shooting at these helicopters that I'm just not doing what I was going to do anymore. So let's punch more rocket launchers at the Quasimodo. That's be too much. Look, Jade Falcons get that kind of feeling as an autistic person you get when they meet someone 1% less functioning, but they get that with everyone. Yeah. I guess I get that, but at the same time, what they deem as high functioning is not what society would deem as high functioning.
We're going to redeem them in vengeance. No, we're probably not, but they're probably still going to be the craziest of the clans. So they're fine. They're fine. No, wait, no. Isolion is back. They're not the craziest of the clans. We're fine. Isolion is going to prove that you can be even crazier. There. Now that I'm using the actual good ammos on those LBX turrets, maybe the Locusts are not going to have so much fun anymore. I mean, if more than one pellet's it, of course.
See, Sagittaire can't hit. Centurion did hit.
Well, I mean, the precision ammo helps in this case, so.
A little bit of damage, trying to work toward a collapse. Tried to start a fire. Started a
commando, missed. That was expected. He's probably going to shut down because of overeating.
Oscout shot the molt key.
Yay!
Quasimodo missed everything.
He's also probably around 40-70 to eat. So,
jeez. Ear large hit the awesome.
Look. 2 light Gauss needs 7 to hit. Boat miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. A locust went down. From a VTOL.
Jeez, this guy deserves a promotion.
They'll have to survive.
The pilot's alive. It's just the engine that went. So the pilot survived.
That warrior hit this stuff. That fucking brigand is just taking it. My goodness.
How can I destroy that brigand? Like, it is not normal. But I mean,
It's being piloted by Steve.
the amount of shots that you're putting on the helicopters is also in not normal either. So,
And missing the majority of them.
Quasimodo lost a hip. Well,
That explains why he's prone again.
He spends more time on his back. Ba-doom.
Why is apparently the Oscout's not allowed to punch? Oh, right. It's a level 1 object.
And you lost an arm actuator on one side.
That's on one side. I can't punch at all.
Mm.
It's because it's too low. Which is okay, but it's vaguely upsetting.
Well, you can kick for 6 and potentially blow my axle,
Stunned a crew. The awesome kicked off the left arm.
Destroy by engine destruction.
Okay.
Why?
Say,
center torso damage? 13?
Yeah.
Oh, 13 to center torso rear. Okay. Yeah.
That
would explain a lot of.
And the brigand missed the kick.
Fall. No, it didn't fall, did it?
No. Actually, it didn't even call for the PSR.
That's weird.
Who's it going to meet? The commando? Well, those woods are all on fire now. That fortress is all on fire now. One locust is dead.
I mean, I managed better than I did in many other games. So let's go with that.
Well, just remember to tell me Civil War era list more often.
I mean, no, but I mean, it's a legitimate list that you have. So.
Good God. Okay, I won initiative again.
All right.
This is normal for me.
You win the initiative and you can't do anything else?
Pretty much. It's like aim for the ass. It's got 0 ass armor. You're right. It does. Now watch us miss every time.
To be quite honest, the Sagittaire has done nothing this game either.
Yeah, I know. It's just been kind of sitting up on the hill, shooting at people and doing jack.
And it's the best pilot of the lot.
Yeah. Which makes that doubly unfortunate.
No, it's bad luck. Mostly for most of those shots, it was bad luck.
Gonna continue my cycle of the locust just running in circles.
And I'm going to keep the cycle of trying to get an helicopter behind them and trying to blow them up.
I mean, you might pull it off finally.
I mean, if I take off both locusts, I mean, I'm going to stop shooting at that brigand because, I mean, it counts as crippled.
It's saying
because
it's
of
crippled.
damage. It's because of damage. I mean, both rear torsos, right, left torsos are out of armor.
Oh yeah, shoot! It won't. Okay, so yeah, the brigand's off of my initiative. Oh wait, no, it's not.
No, it's not. It's just it counts as crippled due to the damage. That's all. But compared to the Moltke that are, crippled due to being stun locked.
Why is it? It has no armor on its left arm, left torso, right torso. It's got 2 left on the center torso, 2 left on the rear center torso. Structure is still largely intact, but it's going to take like 1 hit and just die at this point.
Because it's just a 25 tonner. I mean, it's not a massive thing. I mean, nimble jumper though, that's a very good quirk.
Yeah. Like I dig the thing for what it is. It's like it's been fun to use.
I mean, it's got 3 rocket launchers. It's 4 rocket launchers. Jeez. So it's basically the same thing as it's got 2 rocket launchers less than the Marian commando.
Yeah, it's like, okay, so in terms of looking at the brigand versus what I have on the field, because of the smaller engine, it has 4 RL-15s and 2 ER medium lasers compared to the Locust, which has 1 medium laser and 4 RL-10s. So it's bringing 50% more rockets, double the lasers with extra range. And that's realistically why I brought it.
No, it is a fun design. It's just odd. There. Maybe I'll be able to hit something if I don't move.
All right, it's time for the Brigand to do a thing.
Oh boy.
Is it a good thing? No. Actually, nah, I'll hold off on doing the thing with the Brigand for the moment.
Where are things going to go is the question. Oh, the Oscout is going real fast. You've got crew stun. You're just going to move back and nobody notices you.
I see you.
Please don't.
Please don't see me.
It's the other one that's just like the whole thing's busted.
So
yeah, just go cool off a little bit because you're at like E20 or something. Let's cool off the commando for a turn or two. But I think you've got double heat sinks in the Brigand as well. I mean, the Brigand is much better than the Marian commando. Let's just go with that.
Yeah, a little. The jump capability is the big thing.
But does it have it? Is it an XL in it?
On the Brigand?
What's on the Brigand? Normal one. Okay, no, it's just a good old GM 150.
Yeah, it's just a 6.9 movement profile. 2 medium lasers, 4 RL-15s.
There is one with a light fusion because and triple strep myomer.
Yeah, I know. It's like there's updated Brigands that are significantly better.
Yeah, but no, they're significantly more expensive. That doesn't mean they're better. It just means they're more expensive.
Yeah,
I don't know what to do.
Is it in the words of text, it's like most of your warfighting machines, most of your mechs have a niche that they're designed to fill. Especially when you're talking about Star League era designs.
I don't always agree with that. Most mechs are going to be as polyvalent as needed. It's a bit odd how they work. But generally, you're going to be able to do far more things with a mech than you would expect it to be able to do. Weird way to saying it, I guess, but it is surprising what you can do with, a very basic commando. We'll be able, I mean, it's meant to go in someone's face and blow it up. But, I mean, you can use it to do all sorts of funky things. And since the commando has ands on top of it, it's going to be able to do even more funky things.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking more in the context of something like the Brigand, where it's like it's been designed to do 1 or 2 jobs pretty well, and then it's okay otherwise.
It's got hands.
It does have hands.
It is a very good start. And nimble jumper. So 2 very, very good things. Built in with double heat sinks. Bunch of contraband equipment, but there's that. I mean, I'm pretty sure it can do much better than it. It's going to be functional in many, many ways.
Yeah.
And it is decently cheap. not the cheapest around, but cheap enough that it can do what it's meant to do.
The warrior goes after the brigand.
I mean, I just need one clean hit in the back, right? Just one clean hit, and things are going to start looking really, really nasty.
Correct.
Because you probably don't have any. Okay, well,
All right, the turrets did okay while being on fire.
Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I don't really see your locust with my turrets right now, so that makes things a little bit more difficult.
It would. That would make things more difficult. Then torso twist, you dipshit. Phoenix Hawk pilot, I can't see the helicopter. It's like, turn your torso.
What's turning the torso? I'm not quite sure I understand how that works, sir.
I don't understand this operation. Why did Luke hire you?
Because they were drinking buddies?
I mean, it's Justin, so Jim buddy.
Oh.
Is this good justification? No, not even a little.
Okay. I'm not going to try to shoot with the rear-facing laser at something on top of it.
Oh my god. It's like, the warrior attack helicopter has
Oh,
fallen.
no, the Sagittaire's doing it, though. The Sagittaire is shooting front and back. Like, everything it can, it's going to shoot. Crew stunned. What do you see? Oh, between Jack and shit. Well, that was a terrible position that I put myself in. Oh, it's because of all the smoke. Well, that's an unfortunate situation. Well, you hit on 12, so just try to hit something. I mean, it's on 7 on the brigand, so something good might happen. Maybe. I doubt it. But, we try. We try.
This is the most hilarious crap.
Ooh.
The warrior attack VTOL has fallen directly into the short range of 2 sets of LRMs. So it's getting shot at by them. Oh, jeez. Really? Why did I have so much heat? A little perplexed, but... yeah, we'll just go with it. Okay. Oh, rotter! Can't hit that shit. That's ridiculous.
Helicopters? Shooting at helicopters is hard. Because they got a bonus +1 to the TMM at all times. So things get really crazy.
That was part of the consideration there.
Where... now we're talking Keltec a little bit every once in a while. I honestly want to create Keltec now, just to have them do refits for mechs that are completely crazy.
The only thing that came to mind for Keltec is potentially having them be a branch of Quicksell.
Oh god, that'd be even worse. Because there is Quicksell specialty manufacturing now that make the fancy stuff for quick sell. Remember that.
Yeah. Oh, Oscout lost a couple jump jets.
Oh, well, that's a true armor critical. That's an odd one.
Sagittaire did a gyro and engine hit. Brigand lost its right arm.
Ooh, Brigand is destroyed by damage. Let's just go with that.
Yeah.
The Sagittaire just went to town on it.
Locust lost left torso.
Precision ammo is doing what it's meant to do.
Wow, that's a lot of stuff that
the helicopters aren't doing jack.
A lot of stuff's not doing stuff here. Like the warrior didn't really eat much of anything. Most of the shots.
Well, it took the large laser in the rear. I mean, it's not like those things have much armor to begin with. The awesome just slashed the Sagittaire with two good shots.
Yep. And with the Brigand down, what I was going to do with it is no longer an option.
We were going to probably kick the Moltke again.
Yes.
You know.
We were going to continue kicking the Moltke. What can...
Jeez. That Locust is not in a good shape either.
That's hilarious. And it's happening because it's funny. What else do I have that can do a melee attack?
Oh, I can melee with the Centurion, though.
Yeah, I think the Centurion gets like a left hand.
Go!
All right, Oscout.
And of course he misses.
The Oscout landed his punch, though. Must have punched your knuckles.
Ow, 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 ow.
How does a 30-tonner win a game, or 35-tonner win a game of Bloody Knuckles? Here's how.
Oh, more fire.
And this is why I don't mind MegaMek, because we can deal with fire spread and not ever have to actually do it for ourselves. I've done this crap tabletop. It drives me bananas.
It takes way too long in tabletop.
It's like, this is a level of bookkeeping that I am not comfortable continuing to do.
Okay, that Moltke is not jammed now. It's not, you know, this one's way too slow to do anything useful. Get it? 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, because of the smoke, it won't. Well, it might. That's because there's a level 2 in the way. Jeez. I'll just pull it back. From here, it sees a little bit more. Let's try to get behind that Oscout. I mean, that Aaron already got a kill on a Locust. He can get a Oscout next.
This one VTOL's actually the one cleaning house.
I mean, the VTOLs are doing a better job than everything else.
That is true. It's like this little cluster I've got of a longbow, an awesome, and a phoenix hawk, and I'm sitting there looking at it going, "Ooh, look, thumper targets.
Thumpers? That's too expensive for what I got.
What, thumpers? Thumpers aren't expensive.
They do have... Okay, the turret gives a bit of armor to the building, and then you have to blow up the building. That's how it works. Okay. Each of the turrets have like 15 points of armor, so it's not like it's a whole lot. And it's currently melting due to the fires.
Yep. I promise I thought about what I was doing. Not hard, but I thought.
I mean, the elevator in the middle is still in a perfect condition. So it's what's underneath this that's worth money.
Yes. Sets elevator on fire.
Now, that would be a very bad idea.
Spite maneuvers.
Okay, the commando doesn't need to run to get next to your locust. That's good. That is good.
Yeah, right. Let's see. Let's get this.
Ha! I'm back, bitches.
All right.
Okay, what do I have left to move now? Actually, my helicopters. Yeah. Keltec, a division of Quicksell. You wanted something crazy? We've got something crazy.
If they're still producing personnel weapons. Like, they got their hands on the Mauser 2C and they reverse engineered it. And they
added rails to it on every side.
They removed the vibro bayonet because, well, frankly, they couldn't afford to replicate it and just put, I don't know, a hatchet in it or something.
A chainsaw?
A chainsaw bayonet. They used the Mauser 2C as the basis for the assault rifle from Gears of War.
Exactly. That sounds like an intelligent and very sensible thing to do.
I didn't even realize it was my turn to move something. Okay, let's fix that failure on my part.
It happens to everyone at least once a game. That's okay.
Wolverine is... Not Wolverine, sorry. Patches of Houlihan is going to go park in the woods.
Oh, I can't do that. Let's try going next to the longbow. Where am I going next? That's awesome, scary.
It's like, hi. I'm here now.
Oh, well, the one into the AC5s just went. Well,
Which one
I
was
mean,
that
the thing is, are slowly melting, so that's...
That one's got one. So it was one of the other ones. I think that was the bottom right. No, okay, so both of the left side turrets. What? No? No, okay, so it's just the one that already lost its LB5.
No, it's gonna, when you click OK, it's gonna show which one has lost it.
Gotcha.
Because right now, one had already lost one. Yeah, the top two ones basically lost an LB5. And twist. And shout. You know, that awesome is scary.
Yes, that's the point.
Yeah, try to get that guy. Got no reason not to try. And you see between Jack and... No, he sees the lights. He sees the lights. He's got terrible aim, but he sees the lights.
Okay, we'll try. Oh, whoops. Oh, that was a bad decision. Okay. Trying that again. Fire that. Fire that. Fire that. Fire that. Done firing. Good boy. It's like, good boy Gordon.
Let's see if I score anything this turn. I slowly see Mech's name change colors. It says 70 people are watching on X. I have doubts about those numbers.
This seems algorithmic and not real.
Now it says 73. I am confused.
Why are so many people watching this? What is there to watch other than a game of MegaMek? Oh, wait.
Well, I mean, it's fun to watch, but...
Sometimes the color commentary is quite fun.
That's why I'm trying to find someone to just help out with the commentary. The best thing to have would be someone that has no idea how Battletech works. And just have them there looking at what's going on and be like, why did you set stuff on fire?
Why is everything on fire? What is wrong with you people? Well,
What is
as
wrong
it
with
turns
you
out,
people? Nothing special. I'm just burning things down.
This just so happens to be the way I like to do things. That's all you need to know.
I try not to set too many things on fire, normally. I set those woods on fire because it made sense.
Correct. Can you actually hit that? You can. Can you hit that? You can. Let's do what we can here to actually try and deal with this crap.
Depending on the situation, there might very well be a slash defeat after this turn.
Okay.
Because things are looking bad.
Oh shit! Longbow went down. Let's see. I'll
It
be fine.
crashed or
Took it a jump jet.
okay.
Left arm crit. Left arm crit.
All right. The turrets are doing kind of their job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Critical hit on a rotor.
The Sagittaire is paying for himself a little bit more now, at least.
Longbow. Looks like the longbow and the. So just the longbow fell over.
Light Gauss plus ER large laser plus missiles.
Yeah.
So yeah, that led to 20 points of damage. I mean, it's just statistics there.
Yeah.
Nothing weird.
All right.
Rotor damage. Yeah. Not very good. Still have the melee phase. Let's see if the Centurion kicks the Awesome, the Locust kicks the Commando.
Commando kicks the Locust.
Commando kicks the Locust back. The Awesome misses with both the punches. That's a bit surprising. The Awesome fell. Jeez. Let me just see here what my options are. I mean, the turrets are the things that are in the best condition. That's how bad things are going. Let me see. Can we potentially... I mean, I can't potentially win. There's no way I can. I mean, your Marauder, your Catapult, your Thunderbolt, all that stuff's in perfect condition.
It's like how the longbow and the Awesome aren't in particularly bad condition. Just their armor keeps getting shot up.
Well, the Awesome's starting to look rough. It is starting to look rough.
But it's an Awesome. It's like an Awesome in rough shape is still pretty rough to deal with.
This guy's got the damage on the... This one's in okay shape. I'm going to roll, see if they run or not. Well, if they give up or not, more than anything else. All right. Well, they can't do the turrets, but basically everybody that's still on the field turns to the turrets and start to destroy them to let you guys through.
Like, hey, we're just trying to take the stuff. What about you?
And we're certainly not going to stick around for people who are basically not paying us or barely paying us. So, and we have no idea what's in this bunker. We were just told protect it with our lives, and our lives not worth this.
Like Awesome Pilot is the one who would come over comms with, depending on what's down there, might be worth sharing in the spoils.
We'll see. We will see. And you will learn what was in that bunker next game. Well, not next game. Probably tomorrow. Do a /victory, I guess. Do /victory, and then I'll /defeat in response. All right. All right, so we'll be able to save the result.
All right.
Everything's burning. And you will see that maybe this was worth it. Because I will post a follow-up to this on the Discord. Probably tomorrow. I have to write it.
Fine, take your time. I'm going to get off the stream here in a moment, run upstairs, and try and help bathe my son and get him ready for bed.
Yeah, that's good enough. I mean, we've played for a good while here, and we had a whole lot of fun. Weird things happened, which is expected. And I will see everybody tomorrow for the premiere on the longbow video. So I hope you guys have fun with that.